Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. The prejudging has concluded from the 2022 Chicago Pro, and this is looking like your top 5. So from left to right, we have Budesheim, Andrea, Muzi, Antoine, Vaillant, Tonio Burton, as well as Jonas Geatras. Now, I did predict all of these guys to be in the top 5, so I may potentially get the predictions right. So for this video, we're actually going to go a little bit more in depth than usual because I didn't actually watch the live stream for this show. So when I take a look at this front double bicep, my eyes are immediately drawn to Jonas Geatras. This guy looks crazy, and I did not know he would look like this next to Antoine Vaillant. Next, my eyes will probably be drawn to Tonio Burton, even though he's on the end. Tonio and Jonas probably have the best waistlines in this lineup. Antoine, Muzi, and Tim, they all look a little weird in the midsection. Tim is just a bit wide. Tim actually looks pretty good here, but I think he could be a little bit more conditioned. Andrea Muzi looks like he could have a bit more size. Just really looks a bit out of place in his lineup structurally, in all honesty. In this shot, I would honestly take Jonas Geatras. Second, I probably would go with Antoine Vaillant. His midsection isn't distended, it's just a bit wider. Then I would probably go with Tonio Burton probably. I like his quads. They flare a lot more than Tim Budesheim. Then I would probably take Tim, then Andrea Muzi. But this is first look, guys, so things can always change. Now, taking a look at this front lat spread. Tonio Burton, that's the first person my eyes were drawn to, but Tonio seems like he's having a hard time controlling his midsection in his pose. Tim Budesheim on the end is looking pretty good in this shot, and he's probably leading the way. Once again, Andrea Muzi always have a slight protrusion issue with his midsection. Not 100% sure what it is, but when you have problems with the midsection, it kind of throws off the flow. Antoine as well, the midsection just doesn't look the best in this shot. Honestly, no hate, but none of these guys are really pulling an incredible lat spread. Tim Budesheim has the best, but he doesn't have as much detail and maybe not as hard in the upper body. So overall, I like Tim Budesheim in this shot. After that, Muzi, Antoine, and Jonas are honestly all pretty close, but I'm going to go with probably Muzi second, Antoine third, Jonas fourth, and Tonio last. If Tonio was able to control the midsection a little better or was at a better angle, I'll probably have him up a bit. I like Muzi second in this shot because his chest doesn't flatten out as much as the other guys. Now, taking a look at this side chest pose, my eyes are immediately drawn to Tim Budesheim. Actually, Tim looks good in this shot. But once you compare him to some of the other guys, as you see, they have a lot more detail than him. That's why I say he could probably be a bit harder. I would like to see Tonio in the middle. I can't really get a good look at him. But as I told you guys going into this show, I had him placed as high as second. This is between Antoine Vaillant and Jonas Geatras, I believe. Antoine just needs a little bit more mass on the chest to make this a home run for him. Jonas needs a little bit more mass as well, but his chest does look a bit better than Antoine's. But I'm actually going to take Antoine in this shot. I like his stage presence. I like the way he's posing this. Jonas or Tonio will probably be second. Tim Budesheim third. Honestly, pretty hard, guys. Just because I feel like one guy may place higher than the next one, it's not by a lot. You know, it's pretty much splitting hairs. In all honesty, if Tim Budesheim was the most conditioned guy up here, he would probably be winning this shot. As you guys can see, Tonio is 3D and bubbly, but we just can't get the best look at him. Now taking a look at the back double bicep. And once again, Tim Budesheim from behind, man. This guy has to bring up the back. If Tim brings up the back, it will make him a more complete bodybuilder. And as I said, when you're missing a body part significant like a back or legs, it's going to be very, very hard to place you up against a guy who may just be missing, you know, a bicep or, you know, a calf. But taking a look at this back double bicep, top to bottom, I like Antoine Vaillant. Tonio Burton has an incredible back as well. Seems like he could be posing this better, but Tonio has little to no detail in the lower half. Andrea Muzi has a good back as well. None of these guys really possess their lower body detail. I can see a little bit on Antoine, but I know in Vancouver, his hamstrings were just entirely peeled. So overall, I like Antoine in this shot, probably Tonio. Then Jonas, Andrea Muzi, and Tim Budesheim. Between Jonas and Andrea Muzi, they can kind of flip-flop. Muzi seems to be a bit bigger in this shot, but Muzi could be stepping ahead of the line. And taking a look at the rear lat spread pose, the two guys that jump out to me immediately are Tim Budesheim and Tonio Burton. Tim does seem to be the closest to the camera ahead of the line, however. And once again, not really too much lower body separation. We see a bit from Tim and a bit from Antoine. And as I mentioned in the back double, I was pretty sure that Antoine had this separation he had from Vancouver. But back for back, Tonio Burton probably has the best back up here with Tim Budesheim. Top to bottom, I don't think I can give Antoine this shot. You know, the back doesn't look as good. Lower body, he's just dominating everyone. If we go balance from top to bottom, Tim Budesheim would be winning this rear lat spread, but he is the closest to the camera. Now taking a look at the side tricep pose, and it looks like Tonio Burton was moved into the middle. So, you know, maybe he's fighting for their top 3 or maybe even top 2 position. Speaking of Tonio Burton, he probably looks the best in this shot. Honestly, none of these guys look comfortable hitting this shot at all. Tim Budesheim seems to have lost control of his midsection. And with Antoine being such a great poser, I would expect him to hit a better side tricep than this. Antoine has a great lower body, great tricep, but not really the best execution. He's somewhat hitting this like Lee Priest did. And if you guys know anything about Lee Priest's side tricep, it was absolutely horrible. But Tonio Burton looks like he has a bit of midsection distension, kind of the thing that Dexter Jackson had a bit. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but Tonio is definitely leading the way in this shot. Jonas looks good, but just doesn't look comfortable hitting this shot. And taking a look at the ab and thigh pose, we're not going to spend too long here because none of these guys really pull off a good ab and thigh, except Jonas Geatras. If Jonas had a little bit more lat flare or better V-taper, this would be an incredible shot for him. Andrea Muzi opted for a side ab, which looks pretty good, but Antoine, Tonio, Tim, not so good in all honesty. And finishing up here with the most muscular, Tonio Burton isn't all the way into this shot, but this is definitely a knockout shot for Antoine Vaillant. Tim Budesheim looks pretty good as well. I would actually like to see him next to Antoine in this shot, but once again, way ahead of the line. Andrea Muzi may need to try a different execution because the midsection protrusion at the bottom just doesn't work out in this shot. Also, his chest seems to flatten out a bit as well. Jonas, once he hits his crab, shoulders and arms flatten out a lot. But yeah, definitely Antoine is the best in this shot. So overall, over this little breakdown, I think Antoine is leading the way. But honestly, I seen no one is just like a standout at all. And I would actually have to rewatch this video myself to see where I would have these guys placed. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And remember, guys, this is my first look at these athletes. So don't take anything I said to heart too much, because as we know as bodybuilding fans, you can take a second look and a third look and things change. If you haven't done so already, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will be back for finals. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness. That's it. I'm out.